Namaste everybody. Welcome back. How are you all today? If you're new here, I am Veena and I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you so much for stopping by. To all my existing subscribers, thank you so much. You encourage me and your support means a lot. You are the reason why I come here every week with something new. Today I've come here with a reading Your Life's Purpose. So we have 3 piles here, and like I always say, these are general readings. They may not resonate with everybody, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest. The timestamps will be given in the description box below. With all that out of the way, let's go ahead. Pile 1. Two. If you need some more time, you can always pause the video and take your time to choose your piles. I will just push these away here and start with pile number 1. Look at these cards later. The Tower. Five Pentacles, 7 of Cups, the Emperor, the Knight of Wands. Maybe some of you are going through a very difficult time right now. It might seem as though things are crumbling and falling apart. You're trying your best to hold on to your sanity, to hold on to life as such, but it just seems to be falling apart for some reason. And you may or may not know what exactly is going on, but things seem to be falling apart. I think for most of you, there are repeated cycles of such things in your life, where things seem to be stable for a while and then they start falling apart again. You always try to build this security, this secure fort for yourself, but still somehow it tends to fall apart. So I think as far as your personal life purpose is concerned, it is for you to dissolve your ego. It is your purpose mainly is to, on a personal level, is to stop fighting and stop resisting and stop holding on to things. If you have this particular idea of life should be in a particular way, if you hold on to that idea, hold on to a belief system, or you cling to something, person, belief, idea, whatever it be, you need to learn to let go. You need to learn not to resist. You need to learn to accept life, things, situations, people in your life for the way they are. Otherwise, this kind of breaking down of things will keep repeatedly happening in your life, because that is how the universe knows to tell you that these are not things that are serving you, and you need to let go of these things. Be your belief system, your ideas, friends, family, people, things that you feel or you think are important for you, and you tend to hold on to it. The universe is going to come back and keep taking all of that away, or in its own way teach you that you need to go with the flow. You need to let go. You need to be ready to shed when you have to shed. You need to let go of people when you have to let go of people. Because with you, you are also people who are very controlling. You could come across as aggressive and dominating in your own way. Some of you, you could be passive aggressive as well. But you guys are leaders. You guys are very passionate. You guys like structure. You guys like discipline. You guys like a very organized way of life. Maybe you people are very organized in your life. You have many talents. There are a lot of options available for you. You are very talented. Um, you're very skilled, and you can lead a team or a group of people to success. You you're very passionate about whatever that you do. You're very strategic, very planned, very organized. You are the warriors. You can really go out there and fight a war on your own merit, your own strength, because you have that in you. You have that passion for whatever you do. Right? You also have this tendency of getting distracted, in your world of dreams, um, getting distracted in you can get enmeshed in illusions. I'm not saying dreaming is a bad thing. No, not at all. If you have a dream that you want to go after and you want to make that a reality, you have the capacity to do that. But you also tend to just get distracted just by thinking about that dream or living in that dream world, in that la la land kind of a thing. That is something that you have to work on, that you don't allow yourself to get so easily distracted by things around you, by things that seem attractive, that seem um, tempting, that seem alluring, but they're not really for you. Like, you could just get very inspired and very drawn towards something, and you could just jump onto that thing without thinking, without having a plan. You you guys are spiritual warriors. You need to, on a global level, on a community level, you need to help people have faith in themselves when they are going through their lowest. When they are going through, when they feel that their life is falling apart, that's when you will have to give them that strength. You would have to inspire them. You would have to help them um, in their personal empowerment and their personal growth. And that can happen only when you go through your personal empowerment, your growth. So you have to be this voice for the underdog. You have to be the voice for those who can't speak for themselves. You have to lead from the front. And that is why you have to have all these experiences in life which help you become more stronger, more wiser, which give you the tool to help others. Because that is how you will have all these coping mechanisms to talk for someone else, to stand up for someone else, to be that shoulder that someone else can cry on, to be that support system for someone else. Warrior, hero or heroine. Like I said, you people, you are the influencers. You have the strength, skill, discipline of, this emperor. You are this warrior who can go ahead and wage a war. It could be for social rights. It could be for environment. You people could be the kind of people who really strongly believe on something, and you don't mind standing up for it. That you feel this is right, for animal rights, for women's rights. It could be whatever that you believe in, for environment. But you have to be that voice. That is your job, to voice your belief, to stand up for people, things that you believe in, or that for those who can't talk for themselves. You have to walk your journey of personal empowerment and set that example for others so they are able to walk their journey of personal empowerment. And for that, you have to understand that when you are going through a difficult time, you cannot escape from that. You cannot distract yourself in all the different things and all the different illusions or tempting things. So you just escape from whatever that you're going through right now. Instead, you have to have faith in that supreme power and know that there is a divine, that you can look up to, that you can call upon to give you the strength to build yourself, because you are shedding so you can shine. You also need to know that whatever that you stand for, whatever cause you believe in, you cannot always be victorious. There are times when you might fail, but that's okay, because that's a learning, that's an experience, that is what is helping you grow. Keep that passion going. Keep that fuel, let that passion propel you forward, because you are very organized. You are the leaders. You can take things forward. Claim and own your strength. Claim and own your command over people, your leadership qualities. You're very charismatic. People are easily drawn to you. And you can give structure to people. You can find structure in chaos and give that structure to people. And that is what you need to do. Be there for those who don't know how to speak for themselves, those who cannot stand up for themselves, those who need you because they are going through a difficult time. To stand up for causes you believe in, to voice your opinion, your belief. Why do you believe in whatever you believe, why do you think it's important to stand up for what you believe in? And when you speak up, others are going to listen. You can influence people. And you are the warrior. Claim that for yourself. Don't shy away from those difficult times, because that's when you are shedding, and that's when you are seeing the light in yourself. That's when you can discover your strength. Because through this difficult time is where you discover your strength, your skill, that how strongly you can stand during times of adversity. You're very strategic, very sharp. Use it in the best way possible. Become the voice of others. Conquer that ego, which, if there is a thing that holds you back, which makes you controlling, because you are someone who likes to be in control of yourself, your life, sometimes even people, your family and friends. It is that ego which makes you do that, you because you are mostly successful, and you make that success happen for yourself because you're working on it. You know how to go get that success. But there are times when you are not successful, because not every time can we succeed. And that's the time when your ego takes a hit and you can become this manipulative, controlling person. That's where you have to be aware of what I am doing right now. How am I reacting? That's your personal life purpose, where you are aware of your ego, you're aware of your desires, you're aware of what's controlling you, and how are you controlling others. How are you responding to situations when it does not pan out for you the way you would like it to. That's your personal life purpose, to be more aware, to fight that ego, to shed that ego, to kill that ego, to become more open, to become more receptive, to surrender yourself to the higher power, and to know that there is something called divine timing, whether you like it or not. But it does, divine timing is always in play, and you cannot control everything. That's your personal life purpose, and your global life purpose is to be that warrior, to be that voice, to fight for the underdogs, to fight for for a cause, to attach yourself to a cause, to fight for that, to believe in whatever you do and stand up for it, to be the voice for things that you believe in. That's all I have for you. Pile number 1. If this resonated, do like, share, and subscribe. It's a beautiful way of supporting online tarot reading. It was an honor reading your cards. Thank you so much. Let's move to pile number 2. Sorry. The Hangman, the Hierophant, 5 of Wands, Temperance, the Empress. We'll look at these cards later. You are required to get a different perspective to everything in your life. You are required to let go of a lot of things. To let go of resistance, to let go of, I don't know why, but I'm getting this message, bitterness. To forgive, to surrender, to understand different perspectives, to know of the various different perspectives that life has to offer. That is your personal life purpose. To know that whatever obstacles that you face in life, external obstacles, situations that come up in your life which you feel are hindering your growth, those are really petty compared to you, because you are far bigger than these obstacles. And these obstacles are not really a hindrance to your growth. You just need to look at them from a different perspective to see how are they aiding your growth, how are they supporting your growth, how are they helping you grow. You're meant to expand your consciousness. You're meant to surrender, raise your vibrations by surrendering yourself, by surrendering your mindset, your beliefs. You need to bring balance in yourself. You need to fill your own cup. You have to understand that you have to fill your own cup. On a global level, your life purpose is to be the nurturer, to be the caregiver, to be available for people, to be emotionally available for people, to just be there as someone who can lend their shoulder for someone to cry on, or just lend your ears, that someone could just vent and talk their heart out. Maybe some of you are nurses, some of you are therapists, some of you are just this brilliant mothers, because you have a very motherly energy about you. And you have to be the caregiver. That's your purpose. To be the caregiver, to be that nurturer, to be someone who can be there when people need you, in the not someone who goes out there and fights a war for someone, but someone who is there to make you comfortable and cozy and warm, and you know in that emotional way, in that nurturing way. You need to bring you need to bring in a lot of patience in yourself. For you as a person, you have to be very patient. Maybe some of you follow a spiritual practice or a spiritual organization. You look up to a spiritual mentor or a guru. You have to understand that all that glitters is not gold, and anything that seems fancy, it might catch your attention, but it's not really meant for you. There is something to do with sacrifice. You need to sacrifice something in order to expand your consciousness. You need to surrender. I think you need to surrender your ego. And you need to have firm faith and belief in the tradition that you are part of, or your guru, and you really need to surrender. And you have to bring in this alchemy in yourself, because that is how you can let go, you can expand, you can grow. Maybe you people feel that there are a lot of obstacles constantly coming your way, which are external obstacles in some manner, and you feel trapped by them. You feel as though you're not able to transcend these obstacles. But you have to understand that you are far bigger than these obstacles that you keep facing. And these obstacles are helping you expand your consciousness. They are helping you grow. They are helping you fill your own cup. They are helping you bring that patience and that balance that you so need in life. You guys are emotional, but don't allow your emotions to overwhelm you. Don't take all your decisions based on your emotions. It is important that you balance your emotion with your logic. That you balance, that you bring that balance within yourself so that you're able to look at life through a different lens. That you know when to surrender, what to sacrifice, who to sacrifice, how to sacrifice. Because there is a lot of joy in your life. There's a lot of abundance, lot of joy, lot of beauty in your life. But sometimes you do not tend to see that beauty for what it is. That is your biggest purpose, to see the beauty in your life. Not just from an emotional perspective or not just from a rational perspective, because you guys tend to swing. You're either too emotional about everything or too rational about everything. No, you have to bring both of them together, marry them together, and bring that balance, and then look at it from a very balanced perspective. And you have guidance for this. There is somebody guiding you. Seek their guidance. There is someone who's very wise who's guiding you. Seek their guidance. Sometimes you just need to take the bull by its horn and look it in its eye and say, I am better than this. Or that, I have got this. I know exactly how to deal with this. taking charge of your life, taking control of your life, at the same time, surrendering and letting go is what you need to do as your life purpose. On a global level, you have to be this nurturer, this caregiver, this this nurse, this person who can nurse people, who can just be there, just give your warmth, just just be there for people. Bring balance in yourself so you're able to give that balance to others. Slave Martin. Yeah, you people need to surrender your power of choice, not not because you fear making your own choices. Your surrender should not be because, oh, I cannot do this anymore, or I am not good enough to do this, or I am not capable of making these choices or taking these life decisions. And so, oh divine, oh universe, you do it for me. No, it should not come from a place of fear, but it should just be surrender of your power of choice with complete trust in the divine, that I surrender to you, but I know that I need to take actions. I surrender the result. I surrender the fruit of my labor to you, but I know that I need to still action things, that I still need to do things for myself. I cannot I cannot just wish and pray for something and not take actions. No, things don't work like that. You wish, you pray, you set an intention, you probably even do a ritual for something, but you still have to take actions. You cannot say, "Oh, I have done a ritual to get a job, and so the job is going to come my way." No, no. You still have to make your resume. You still have to put your resume out in the market. You still have to look out for jobs, and you have to go take those interviews. That's how you will get a job. So you need to surrender with the complete trust in the divine, that yes, the divine is going to take care of you. It is going to take care of all your needs, but not because the, not because you are not capable of doing something. So I surrender this to you. No, it should not be out of fear of making your own choices. And because of that, you just, give your willpower to an external authority. No. Attach yourself to a cause, pile number 2. And because if only when you attach yourself to a cause, like being of service to somebody, it could be anything. Like I said, it could be even like visiting an old age home once a month or once a week, or however it seems possible for you, and being there for them, just probably telling a story, or just listening to them talk, or just being there for them in whichever way they feel comfortable or they want you to be there for them. Taking up a service like this, attaching yourself to a cause, that is what you need to do, because that is how you are going to be able to look at the different perspectives in life. You will be able to become more stronger, emotionally stronger. That's when you will not cave in during difficult situations, because you are meant to offer your services. You are meant to be this caregiver, this nurturer Like I said, on a global level, your life purpose is to be this caregiver, is to be this nurturer. And that could be in any way that you want to offer your services. It could just be going, it could be to go to a pet care and offer to walk the dogs or just bathe the cats or anything, feed the animals. It could be anything like that. But that's what you need to do. You need to nurse, you need to care, you need to nurture something or someone. And that's how you will expand yourself. That's how you will grow. That's all I have for you. And number 2, if this resonated, do like, share, and subscribe. It was an honor reading your cards. Thank you so much. Let's move to pile number 3. The Chariot. Four of Swords. Queen of Wands. Page of Cups. The Fool. We'll look at these cards later. Okay, you people are very driven. Very driven, very charismatic. Very creative, artistic, and you're also risk takers. Your life purpose on a personal level is to embark on new journeys, to go on new adventures, to experience and explore life the way you want to. Because these new adventures, these new journeys, these new beginnings, these risks that you are willing to take is what is going to help you know and understand life. That is what is going to help you take decisions, expand, and grow. You people are very curious. You want to know more. You want to explore beyond whatever, however that resonates with you. It could be anything. It could be a path on, it could be any path. Spirituality, occult, science, anything that appeals to you. But you like to explore, you like to go beyond. You like to take risks. And that is your life purpose. You need to go on these different adventures to understand life better. But at the same time, don't be naive. Don't be silly. Don't be foolish. And fall for things and people easily. You're very innocent, which is a good thing. You're curious. You're spontaneous. Just be careful before you embark on any journey or before you just blindly trust somebody. Pause, take a step back, think. Is this really needed? Do you really need to be that spontaneous and jump into this right now, right away? You guys are very creative, very artistic. Allow your artistic side to shine because that's how you communicate with the world, through your art. That's how you speak to the world. You showcase your beauty through art. That's how you shine. Let that happen. Don't be impulsive in anything that you do. You tend to be impulsive. Don't do that. Don't let your mind run havoc, because your mind, you are bubbling with ideas most times, and your mind goes in every direction possible. And that's what you need to do. You need to tame your mind. You need to tame your mind through meditation. You need to tame your mind by cutting yourself off the society, the world. Take a pause. Control that mind. On a personal level, taking all these adventures, controlling your mind, meditating, showing your art and your talent in the most artistic way possible is your life purpose. On a global level, you people are really drawn to you, and you need to claim that. Don't be shy of claiming your beauty, your sexuality. Don't ever dim your light, because you are very beautiful. Don't dim your light. Don't hide from the world. Don't always try to run away and hide from the world. Keep moving forward with confidence, with passion, and let your sexuality shine through. You guys are really artistic. Do let me know in the comment section. Are you guys like painters, writers, poets, musicians? It's it's coming out so strongly. Your love for art. Very creative pile. Networker, saboteur. On a global level, you guys need to bring about social awareness through your art, through your creativity. You speak through your art. Bring social awareness. Talk about topics on social awareness. Share information. Are there certain things, certain causes that are dear to you? Talk about that through your art. Please don't shy away from the world. I keep getting this message. I know I'm repeating myself, but this is something which is coming to me very strongly. Don't shy away from the world. Your self empowerment is very, very important. And you cannot fear your own self empowerment because it brings changes in you. Please accept and embrace the changes that come along with self empowerment, because That is how you will be able to do what is required of you to do, which is, you know, which is talk about social awareness, which is to talk about empathy to the society, to people, to bring that awareness of, showcasing empathy, kindness, compassion to others, and to talk about the social issues that are plaguing us. That is what you need to do. Because you guys are networkers. You can network with people very easily. And so you shying away from the world is not helping your purpose. You have to talk to people. You have to, interact with people. The best way to do it is through your art, through your creativity. But you also need to interact with people in person, because that's how you can bring people together. Because you people can bring people together. And that's your global purpose. Your personal purpose is to go on this various different adventures and journeys so that you grow and you expand, and these journeys are going to empower you. And don't shy away from your empowerment, because they bring in changes. Yes, they will bring in changes. You need to change a certain way to become more stronger, to become more creative. Your personal life purpose is going to help your global life purpose. You're curious, you want to know more, and that will happen only when you undertake these different journeys or these new beginnings that come your way. And that is not going to happen if you're going to hide yourself, if you're going to pull yourself into a cave and say, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to embrace this new beginning. You need to. Because that's how you're going to help others by bringing your knowledge out to the world. Because whatever each one of us we do, we impact the world, we impact the people around us in our own ways. Don't wait for others to come and shake you up and say, get up, do it. You take the initiative and do it. Believe me, you are very charismatic. Claim your sexuality. You can be leaders in your own right. You can spread so much joy. You can inspire others just through your creativity. And that's what you need to do. Use your creativity to bring awareness in the society. That's all I have for you. Pile number 3. If this resonated, do like, share, and subscribe. That's a beautiful way to support online tarot reading. It was an honor reading your cards. Thank you so much. Namaste.